Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video we are going to be going over how to shut down the red route glitch in Madden 22. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and follow me on Twitch. We're going to make these intros a little bit shorter from here on out so we can get right into the video. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the red route glitch is, it's simply you coming out in a screen pass. So let's just go to play type so I can showcase it one time. You're going to come out in a screen pass with someone with escape artist, and you're pretty much going to run out of the pocket. And I'm going to showcase this real quick. So we are coming out in this halfback slip screen, and then you're going to roll out. And as soon as you roll out, the zones start chasing you. As you can see, all the zones literally started to try to hawk me down. And that's clearly a huge broken mechanic in Madden 22. Hopefully for Madden 23, it's not the case, but right now for Madden 22, this is what happens. As you can see, they all back up because this is a cover 2. And then since we have 3 hook zones, 2 flat zones, they all start chasing the quarterback. Okay, so all of them start chasing the quarterback. This one was actually he was in a squat, so he ends up matching up with this specific receiver, but still it leaves this one absolutely wide open with deep half not being able to guard that. So again, I'll do it one more time. All you're doing is rolling out of the pocket, and then all these zones start chasing you pretty much. It's absolutely terrible, and I still don't understand how EA has allowed this to go on for as long as it has. But yeah, it's terrible. Now, I stop it a specific way. There are other ways to stop it. I believe Zan Madden just posted a video on how to stop it himself. I believe he uses this tactic where he comes out in match coverage. He's actually one of the only people tip guys that I actually watch myself. I just like his content. So, but again, this is how he does it. I believe he put somebody in a 3 rec and put this guy in a puts this guy in a 3 rec and then puts his middle linebacker in a spy. Okay, so this is his setup on how he does it. I have a different setup, but if you are going to go this route, I'm able to sit there and post stuff like this as well, because it the knowledge, we want you guys to be better at Madden regardless. But if you guys are going to do this, make sure that you guys have your zone drop set to 0, or else your matching principles will not be matching principles. They will sit there and play their zones as if they are purple cloud flats or curl flats, and then anything else, like your hooks will play to where a normal hook would play if you had it on default, pretty much. So this is how he does it. And as you can see, 245 is a very, very good defense, so it makes it a little bit harder for anybody to actually it just makes it difficult. So again, same exact concept, and you're going to end up using this guy here to kind of guard any zones that are coming underneath one of your deep zones. You're going to end up using one of these guys. You're not going to use the middle linebacker. And then I'll go over how I do it myself, because I honestly don't really have an issue with this. But again, we did not contain this time, but as you can see, everything has a route pretty much guarded on them, and your job is to pretty much contain anything that's coming down the middle. A lot of people aren't going to run all 4 routes going all the way up top, and as you can see, this guy matches up with X pretty much, unless he gets passed off with the curl flat. And then this guy, you pretty much want to use him because he's going to be the one that's not going to be matching up with most of the other receivers. So with that being said, this is going to be your guy to user if you guys are rocking it this way, but this isn't my way. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And how I do it, you are going to need to have your zone drops. And you're going to take your curl flats, you're going to set it down to either 0 or 5. Now, I'm going to come out in the most popular defense in Madden, nickel 3-3-5 wide. And we are going to call Mike Blitz O. You can call Mike cover 2 man, but I'm going to come out in Mike Blitz O, and there's a specific reason. So boom. And then on the offensive side, any screen pass will do. Any of them. Pick a screen, any screen. So on defense, all you're going to want to do is, spread your line to the point where you got, a lot of pressure going to the outside. You do not need to contain. Contain will help, but you do not need to contain. If you don't contain, it leads to better block sheds. So right now we are not going to contain. All we're going to do is take these 2 outside defensive ends here, and we're going to put those guys in purples. Okay, that's why we set our zone drops. We want those guys in purples. Now you can contain if you'd like to have a little extra coverage going towards the outside, but just for the sake of the video, we are putting these guys in purples. Okay, and then your user is pretty much gonna, you lurk around the field, and when that happens, it's gonna pretty much make it a little bit harder for that quarterback to roll out. And it's the curl flats being set at that 0 mark, that 0 to 5 mark, because they're so close to the line of scrimmage already that as soon as that quarterback rolls out, you have someone who's going to pressure the quarterback in a beautiful way as well. Like this is something that's going to bother whoever it is, because they will have to get the ball out as fast as possible. Now, the only problem with this is if you guys are using this tactic in regs, there's going to be some players that might be able to get a little bit of separation. Like right here, he honestly could have made this throw. Like we could have made this throw, honestly. And I believe that's DK Metcalf. Maybe. No, this is Everett. Either way, it's gonna become more of a chess match, especially with your user. Your user would have had to have been lurking that in route, because it's the less separation that they get, especially with man coverage, the better. They can't make any hot routes with this specific tactic with running the screen passes, so it will help you out. Like this is a crossing pattern, but again, they can't make many hot routes with running a screen. They can't make any. So with you running this specific tactic, where you're sitting there sending 3 people with the other 2 in curls, your job is to pretty much guard the curl yourself, if that's what you're trying to do. So again, you try to throw the X, and our user's right there to pretty much knock the ball out, because they don't have many options. So when you guys are running this, it will make it a lot easier if you guys have some speedsters down here, down at your defensive end. Now, another thing for when it comes to regs that makes this a little bit harder to achieve is the fact that you do not have speedsters coming off of the edge. If you guys are playing Madden Ultimate Team, you got cornerbacks and defensive backs with acrobat, and you've got defensive ends with 97, 98 speed. Elroy Hirsch has 96 speed, 97 speed, and then you could put an outside linebacker who's got crazy speed, theme teams, and all that good stuff that absolutely go nuts when it comes to stopping this. But to me, this is the most efficient way, the easiest way, because you really only have to come out, put these guys in their 0 curl flats, and your defense is already set up pretty much. You can also man align to where everybody pretty much goes and, lines right up to the guy that they're trying to guard. And then as soon as they go to scroll out, your user is going to be on X. But as you can see, on the run, inaccurate. And a lot of the times when this happens, you will also be able to get inaccurate under pressures if you guys are rocking anybody with under pressures pretty much. Now, this also doubles as an escape artist defense, so you can also shut down escape artists, but this is the red route glitch, and this is how I stop it. Pretty much. This is pretty much how I do my best to contain the red route glitch. It does not benefit you to put a hook curl out there, because with the red route glitch, they don't care about the hook curls, because that hook curl is going to start chasing the quarterback as well. Hopefully this video helps you guys out that are struggling. If you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. If you guys have anything, leave it down in the comment section. My name is Pony Montana, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.